Good afternoon. This is Alex with the 4th edition of the podcast. Who do I have here with me?
Yo, this Kiko.
Torey.
This is Marion.
Donielle.
Boop, 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 boop. Can't breathe the first name, last name.
Now, one of the major feedbacks I get about the show is that we don't have enough women on the show. We have a lot of men. So we have not one but two women on the show.
What up?
And they provided us with some questions that women would like us men to answer. So the first question is, do men really do the whiff test? Please explain to me what the whiff test is.
Please explain,
The
Kiko.
whip test is when, like y'all in a car
Mm-hmm.
and he trying to play with your stuff and he like gently go like this and like.
Oh, the sniff test.
Yes.
So I'm going to answer that first. I have been tempted to turn the seat warmers on in the car. I have also,
You never heard of that?
dibbling down and play with it a little bit there, a little flickety flick. And then I act like I'm stretching. But I got caught, but I still do it. Well, no, I don't do it no more. Been with the same person for years. But yes, I've done it.
What happened when you got caught? How did you feel? You wasn't embarrassed?
Didn't give a damn. We both laughed about it and proceeded with the proceedings.
I guess that's mature.
I feel like when I was younger, I did a lot more. I did it all the time when I was younger, but I don't really do it that much now. I guess maybe I expect bitches now to have hygiene.
How you
But
did it all the time? Like,
when I was younger, like he said, play with it, pretend to scratch my nose or something like that, or, or just...
The last thing you want to do is wait till you get in the moment to find out it ain't right.
Yeah.
So yeah,
You sound like you spoke from experience.
very much so. Very much so.
You know what sardines smell like when you first open the can?
Yeah, I've had it.
It's one of those things with me was, if it was some strange, then yeah, I'm definitely checking it out. If it was,
That's what it is.
Yeah,
If it was
good
somebody
point.
I knew, had been with, knew I could trust, knew she, then nah, I'm good.
That's a
Now
good
that
point.
y'all answered that, like, what smell are y'all looking for?
The wrong
No
smell.
smell. Yeah, it's like,
Pussy has a smell.
it has a
Watch
smell.
this.
Long-
You know how when you open
I
up
don't
milk,
wash pussy, dude.
you know how when you open up a carton of milk, you know if it doesn't smell right,
Gotcha.
it's the same.
I'm disturbed.
It's-
I don't even
You
think
just
anybody
know.
should let themselves get like that.
Which is why we do the test.
But unfortunately, it's also about your diet too, though, because a woman could,
Yeah.
like, I don't like vegans. I bet they pussy smell like kale and goddamn garbage juice.
No, because certain things can throw y'all pH balance off.
Right?
That's
You
why
know
I
what
drink
I'm saying?
alkaline.
Yeah,
Y'all
There
drink
could be a
this?
yeast infection involved. Anything. But as men, we know if the smell is off,
yeah.
and that's a red flag. Okay, this ain't going
Danielle, how
around.
you feel about a man with testing you? I think I'll
Somebody done did
Well,
it.
sometimes girls look like they smell and taste good too to me. So
Danielle,
like,
pretty as Danielle is, a nigga still did it to her.
Ooh. Sometimes you be like, ooh, yes. Yes. It smells like this cup of water. Don't smell nothing.
That's
Sometimes.
the smell you're looking for.
Oh, wow.
So you think a guy ever did that to
I'm
you?
unaware of the testing. I just make sure I'm straight myself.
That's all you
That's
do.
what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. And it may sound unnatural, but actually it's very natural.
It's like people what they say with your gun. The one time you go without it, it's the one time you get hit.
Exactly.
So the one time you ain't test that motherfucker.
That's when you might run across that.
Remember y'all just talking about her shoe earlier?
Yeah.
That's how you be walking around like, what is that? Is that me?
That was embarrassing. Because Torey ain't tell me all
I ain't know
day.
what it
I was
was.
like, what the hell is that
I've been
smell?
around a girl that bent over one time, and I was like,
I went into that bathroom a couple of times.
I smell
checking
ass,
myself.
but-
I ain't smell nothing. I took off that shit. I was like, I almost died, brother. I was like, Torey, I've been smelling something all day and it's my shoe. And this was gonna tell me I smelled it. And I said, you ain't tell me that.
it smelled like a Middle Eastern marketplace.
Wow.
It was
offense to any Middle
horrible.
Eastern
I
listeners.
had some margaritas, the peach margarita juice in it.
Let me ask y'all a question as women.
Ask him, brother.
Is there certain things y'all do when y'all are with a guy to make sure that it's going to be legit, that he's legit?
You talking about like as far as his
That's how they
His
do it.
hygiene, yeah.
I've known girls not like wanting the lights off at first, like they want to be able to see everything.
Yeah, got to check it. I look at the pants or whatnot. He got to smell right in order for me to even go any further.
Right.
For a man to have on cologne, it's a complete turn on.
Turn on?
Yes,
Okay.
I love to smell a man.
Wait, smell my skin.
That's not the smell of a man,
I
though.
think
Manly
you-
I smell
cologne,
good.
right?
I think you know that when y'all continue to go out. You know how you pick up on certain habits.
Right.
Right.
You know
So
how
that's
you're
the
supposed to
point.
smell.
Observations.
Yeah. So
Mhm.
I don't knock on. I've never had an issue with
Right.
that because I feel like if I gotten this close, I should know.
Before you
Something.
got to that point.
Got
Right.
you.
Gotcha.
Think about this, for the most part, we're pretty self-aware. That's why, we take,
No, a lot of y'all not.
like,
Hell no.
A dude would know his balls was stinking,
Right.
all right? He just didn't think you would give a fuck, or he didn't give
You
a
ain't
fuck
even
if
got
you
to smell
thought
the
you gave a
balls.
fuck.
You know that little skin, right? Yeah, that little side piece right there. And you know it get wet and sweaty. You know you might not stink, but you just.
Yeah. The same
That's like if a dude, I'm
the
telling you,
same
every
way
dude gonna
women
have
sweat
that
in their
bubble.
breasts, men sweat in their balls.
and we're
A
black.
nigga gonna do that
Take
before he
care of
has
it.
sex. He gonna be like, all right, he might take a piss and be like,
Because every dude is hoping to get head.
no.
I'm gonna speak for me.
Exactly.
So
Listen,
that's
I
gonna be
don't-
right.
I agree.
I
with
don't go around giving head to nobody,
Man,
just
I'm
anybody. I'm 30. I just turned 30, and I lost my virginity way
At 13?
no, I lost my virginity at 25, going on 26 after my mom passed away. So it's
So
like,
you still fresh meat.
huh?
You still fresh meat.
Fresh, and I had some and then some.
Oh, that's some sweet
I know
pussy
what I
society
like.
right there.
Really?
And it's Puerto Rican. It's Puerto Rican, everybody. With wavy hair
But to a point you just made,
Great.
and perfect eyebrows.
that cologne is a turn on to men,
Mm-hmm.
or to women. It's the same with perfume with men.
Yeah.
And that's one of my questions that's the fourth question.
I mean,
But
we
that's
can,
one
we
of
can
my
go into
questions
that.
right there, huh?
Yeah.
We can go into that so you talk about it. Does a perfume
Yeah.
scent turn you on?
There's
And
there's certain they can do the opposite. That can turn you off.
Naya.
White diamond.
Yeah.
Look, y'all picked up on my thought. Just like
Now you
that.
gonna sue y'all ass when you hear this.
There are certain scents that could turn you
Baloo,
off.
what they do, Baloo?
Oh.
Wow. And it may not even be the scent itself. It may be overpowering.
yeah.
It may be too
Mm-hmm.
much.
Or it may remind you of somebody who
Of
you're
some-
not, like,
And
Sexually does not need to be in your head.
Yeah.
But you smell like
my grandma.
exactly. You know what I'm saying?
Old Spice.
that stuff that you wear, I really like. The
wear a
perfume that
lot.
you got. I don't know what it
The
is.
Can, the Jessica Simpson with love.
Yeah,
and the
great.
Vince
I think it's
with
the
love.
Jessica Simpson one. I take it to wear all the
You
time.
do a good
Yeah.
job with your sense.
I think a man knows also when a woman, and also with a woman and a man, they know when you're masking a smell. Like, you know how they say, like,
Oh, yeah.
yes.
Very much
you know how they
so.
say with like perfume and with cologne. It's certain things like with me, certain smells just don't go with my natural scent.
Exactly.
And some people don't really they're not aware of that. So sometimes a scent that could turn somebody on, or per se, speaking of a male's point of view, just because the balance don't go together right, it might not, it just might turn you
Like
off.
Gucci might smell great on Marion, but you smell it on you. You know?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Cloud Christensen is the same way. It reacts with your natural body odor. So the way it smells on me may smell totally different on Torey.
Right.
It smells different on Alex and on Caivaun.
Can I ask you this? Why do women, when they spray, they always hit the neck, they hit like the arm once, always hit the underarm, and they manage to always hit the vagina area?
My grandma always raised me. That's how you supposed to. That's what you supposed to spray. That's what you got.
Is
a
it
man
just in
and he
case?
all up on you, and then he go like he end up laying on just.
Like if
When you
go,
walk by your neck, like your body, like your scent is just flowing.
so that's only if
So-
a man is.
Nah.
That's only if you know you're finna lay up with him or be that
No, not
close.
only. It's
Because I've
just.
seen, yeah.
It's not only if you're gonna lay up with a man. It's just you do it, and you see me do it every morning. It's just something that I was raised on doing because your scent follows you.
I get
Because
it,
I
though.
seen my Aunt Martha go to church and do it, and I was totally confused.
You know
I was
why it
watching
makes
her the whole time. You know, like,
Caivaun.
where this bitch finna go?
You know what
know?
makes sense?
And I used to
For
have
one,
perfume lotion. My aunts used to give me, put it everywhere. Make
I
sure you
noticed
get
something
it in
about
the
women.
thighs, your booty, all that.
I noticed something about y'all. No matter the size of a woman, a lot of times, the way women are shaped, their thighs might rub at that top part too. So it's just kind of like,
Preference. Like
Yeah,
Donielle said,
so
it's
that's gonna
preference.
throw that scent, you know what I mean, like the good scent that they spray.
Yeah. Some
See, my
men-
thing is, I
Some
don't.
men
It's
will
gonna
put
throw that
cologne on
scent.
their
What are you
necks.
talking about?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Some men will put it on their, their shirts.
It's like
It's-
this,
yeah,
the high,
exactly.
yeah.
One thing I don't like is for women to put perfume on their chest. Cause I've looked at it before and my mouth went numb because this bitch has some kind of perfume
They
on.
do,
Okay,
yeah.
Yeah, and you gotta try to work through it. Like, okay, I can't be no
Or them
bitch.
hood girls that put powder on their chest.
Yeah, I
You
mean,
can't
like,
And my
Girls
mouth
show a
tastes
lot of-
chalky.
Yeah, you can't let it beat you though.
When them girls
Yeah.
do the
First of all,
cologne,
I ain't hood.
when them girls do a lot of
Somebody
cleavage,
quote
they actually
feeling
do
about
makeup
that
on them.
comment.
So don't get laid with a girl who got a lot of
Always
cleavage, because most
on
likely
your
if it looks too
profile,
perfect,
you
she
say
done
that.
blushed it a little bit. And the say I got off all her titties and have a whole face full of makeup.
I tell you one thing that don't bother
If
me
it's
about
Fenty
women.
Beauty, it'll blend,
One
you know.
scent that doesn't bother me about y'all. Women that tend to have large breasts, they have a little titty sweat up under there. For some reason,
That's natural.
it kind of turn me on. It don't really bother me because it don't smell like nothing. It just be a damn
happens.
titty.
It happens.
A moist titty.
Yeah, it happens.
Yeah.
Right.
So,
I have a question. So, is receiving oral sex or not receiving oral sex a deal breaker?
Ooh,
Like,
almost.
will you teach? Like, if say a girl's not all the way there, she's not used to giving head. Would you? If she don't do it right, are you like, nah? We
A
can't
man
do this?
can't
It
teach a
depends on
woman
the
how to do
relationship.
that.
yeah.
Let me say
thank
that.
you.
It
But
depends
when some
on the
people porno
relationship.
videos and start
Exactly.
sucking your finger.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if you I'm talking about somebody who you like serious with, like,
Then
and this is her first
You're supposed to
time
mold
doing
it,
this
right?
to you.
then at that point,
I come
you
from
kind of guide them. Because, okay, if it's somebody you're dating and y'all see yourself going someplace, naturally, you want to make them happy, they should want to make you happy. If this is what makes you happy, then you let them know this is what makes me happy, and you try to coach them to what you like, and vice versa. I know plenty of guys who don't go down on women. But if you get into a relationship with me, I like oral sex.
Preach.
You know what I'm saying? If you don't know how, let me tell you what I like. Over time,
Let me guide
practice.
your
So
head.
grab that
Let me
Nutella
guide
off
your
the
head.
counter.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Listen,
that
battery.
grapefruit.
There's a car battery in the closet. Go get that in the
Wait,
Right, now I'm just playing. I'm playing. But let me at least explain to you what I like. And, with some practice and experimentation, you should pick up on, I'll let you know if it feels good. Nah, that's too much teeth. Don't use your teeth. So much.
Before I lay up with you, I already know your shit. I gotta know everything on fucking point blank. I don't need no surprises while I'm butt ass naked just waiting. No. I feel like a man can't teach a woman how to suck. The only thing you could damn do, man, is hold her head, and when she get good at it, that's when she gonna move your head out your hand out the way, all
You
right?
can't teach a woman to be better. Let me
Just tell them what you like.
Hey, wash your teeth.
Yeah,
Open the mouth a
exactly.
little wider.
Yeah.
And
A little more moisture. Make it a little wetter.
Relax some throat muscles.
go deeper.
Exactly.
And then some girls are really friendly.
Thanks,
they,
Mom.
They
My
get a
mama
kick
told
out of
me.
knowing they get turned on and they get better just
Shout
by
out to
knowing.
her.
If you show her that you really enjoying it, that'll make them better
That's
without you
right.
even telling them. Sometimes they're like, oh shit.
You can even fake it and then be like, oh,
When she do a certain thing, you're like, ooh, she like, oh,
Right.
I'm gonna do more of that.
But like naturally, if you've already told her twice, hey, don't use your teeth. That's too much teeth. She's gonna stop using her teeth. She's coming around to know what you like.
Well,
Well, you ain't gonna want her to give it to you no more.
anybody who knows
Oh
me,
no, I'm always want it.
anybody who knows me know I like giving more than receiving. I don't really care about receiving. Like, it's not a necessity
I
to
said
me.
the same thing.
It's not a necessity to me. I don't care about receiving, but it's not a turn off if a girl tells me like she doesn't like receiving. It's more of a challenge because that tells me that niggas in your past ain't be doing their fucking jobs.
Yep.
Because I've had plenty of women tell me that they didn't like it, and then as I did it to them, and now they chasing a nigga around. I fall asleep, but this bitch is standing over me with the pussy in my face. Like,
In the daylight with a
yeah,
flashlight, right?
right.
I'm here.
Like literally, I was joking with one girl, and I told her I was gonna stop eating pussy, and she burst out into tears.
I remember
yeah.
that. That was funny.
Yeah. So
Yeah, I remember when he told me that. That was
yeah,
so funny.
and she proceeded to tell me that she was gonna rape my face. So
Wow.
yeah,
You mess with them crazy ass white girls, boy. You better.
I'm just good at it. I'm just good
You
at what I
seen that
do.
movie Beyonce was in, right? Okay.
Obsessed. I'm just good at what I do, but I don't really care about receiving. Now, if you are going to do it, be good at it. Like, but I don't really. It's not a necessity for me, but
Look me in the eye.
I guess it is a necessity for me to give it. I guess it's not a turn off. Like I said, it's a challenge, but I've never like given it and a woman was like, no, I'm still fine with it. Because like you said, with the female, because every nigga, one problem with every nigga is that they think what works on one woman is gonna work on every woman. No. Some women like to be rough. Some women like to be manhandled. Some women like for you to be gentle with the shit.
That's why I'm actually my success rate is 100%. Because seriously, I listen for cues. And she like, even if she just move a little bit a certain way, kind of rub the back of my head. I pay attention to everything.
Yeah.
So then I'm like, oh, okay, she like that. I do a little more of that.
Being in tune.
Yeah.
No doubt.
And the thing about it is, a lot of people aren't really in tune with their bodies sexually, because there's some people who don't know, like, have never had anything, so they assume they don't like it, but when they get it, they do like it. Like, one thing I tell men all the time is mess with your woman's back, kiss, bite, leg, whatever, because nobody goes back there. You'll be surprised by how crazy she goes.
You right.
Like,
they love when you just rub on that lower part of the back.
Yeah, because nobody goes back there.
I don't know about that. Don't grab my love handles.
No, you just rub
your back, not your
right here.
That's not a problem. But what is it when they tell you stuff like they're allergic to barbed wire?
Actually, yeah, because there's somebody.
Wait, what?
Oh, they say that the candle wax was burning their pubic hair?
Right, come on. What the fire don't burn that bad.
3rd-degree burns.
But you liked it, though.
To answer your question, Donielle, I think they can be coached. You know what I'm saying? Into the right direction.
Everybody may need coaching, especially if you're somebody that dates. You're not with somebody, well, you said with serious people, but like I said, with Kiko, like, might love it, you might hate it.
Right.
Yeah, because I don't like him.
So then I gotta learn, you know.
Right. It just depends. I feel like it depends on how John.
You say receiving?
I feel
I
like
don't like receiving
it depends on how Donielle, like, not depends on how Donielle, but why you said Donielle. If you go, it depends on how far y'all got into y'all relationship or whatever it is. Because I feel like the most important thing with a significant other and being like in a sexual relationship with someone, whether it's platonic, there's no such thing as a platonic sexual relationship. But the only way that's a success for me personally is being aware of your significant other's body. Like, I know a man that he knows where every birthmark on his wife, he knows when her period's gonna come on, come off, being aware. And I feel like that should come naturally. Like, I agree with you about, like, you can guide them along the way, but I feel like if she don't know your body naturally,
no, but naturally, if it's your first time doing it, if y'all been together, let's say for instance, like Donielle. Donielle, you're not gonna crack the code in the first 3 months, 4 months, 5 months.
You ain't cracking the code in the first year with Donielle.
That was the first time her doing it.
Right, and there's nothing wrong with that. But say y'all been together for 9 months and this is y'all first time being together. She don't know what you like.
Okay, but if it's a situation where y'all done been having sex already and this y'all first time like doing oral, I look at it like, okay, if a dude's gonna give his girl oral sex, if she usually like it rough, you would think if you're gonna eat a vagina for the first time, you're gonna do a little rough, see how it is, test it out. I just feel like it's certain ways that you can see as regular sex and know how to apply it to oral.
That's not always true, because I know women who like
how you like it rough, but then you like it.
No, I have a woman. I know a female.
Like that.
I know sex is, to me, it's special. Like, I think that's something you would explore later.
Oral sex.
Yeah, that ain't the first thing.
That's
I have to get ready, or the person have to get ready too. Like no, it'll take a while.
That was my point. That's what I'm saying.
I know a female who likes to be fucked rough, but she likes to be eaten out softly.
Yeah, because it's so sensitive.
Yeah, if you fuck her, you can pull her hair, smack her ass, choke her, all the other shit. But if you eating her out, you better be soft in the motherfucker. Like,
yeah, I mean.
So it's not always the sex don't always tell you how the oral.
It's all about the imagination of the feeling that you're expecting.
Oh, this is another thing you can do.
That's a very good point too.
If it's your first time doing that with her,
because if you gonna
tell her to get on your right face,
like
she kind of controls
like
it. Then,
It just, I mean, it does make sense because I mean, like I say, hey, I don't dibble and dab in everything y'all dibble and dab in, okay?
Right.
So it's like, I think it makes sense, but like, just to know, like, okay, if you know that she gets aroused up more with physical, like, aggressiveness sex, Don't you think if she get her twat ate, she want that same aggressiveness?
Yeah,
because it's different.
what if you do
It's a
that?
penetration,
Right, so what if
and
you
it's
walk
a.
in a long
Right.
time.
So what if you do that and she stops and go, oh, what you doing? That's too hard. That's her coaching you.
Yeah.
I like, I like sex like that, won't pound me. But when I'm getting eaten, I like it soft and gentle. She just coached you.
There's like Brittany. I shouldn't have said her name, but anyway, she likes to be fucked hard, but she don't like fingers in her pussy. So
Right.
it's like you could take it.
I actually know a couple girls like
Like,
that.
yeah.
They don't like that. They like, no, just give me the dirt.
Yeah. So it's like, yeah, you can. So it's not always the same thing.
Right.
Oh, next.
That's a good
Number
one.
2.
What does a vagina feel like when inside?
Wow.
You know that commercial, like, this is how it feels to chew 5 gum?
Yeah.
Like that.
Okay, I'm just saying, like a glove,
Like-
wet, messy, just all over the place.
The best answer I can
depends.
give to that is good. It feels right. It feels comfortable.
It does.
feels
You ever
right.
had, this is what it feels like to me. Anybody ever had
Is it
that?
like pressure being relieved? Because
It
when
depends
men,
on
they be like,
if the woman.
like when they
no,
first
hold on.
putting the tip in, they be
Hold
like,
on. And let me
Y'all
tell
do the
you.
same shit.
Alright.
Let me
Y'all
tell
do
you.
the same thing.
It could be totally
No, we
different.
grasp.
It could be
Your
totally
gas,
different.
yeah.
Yeah,
Let me
I
tell you
got
why.
when we first put it in.
I've been with a woman who does Kegels,
Yes.
and I've been with
Lord.
women who don't.
Me too.
If you've got control of them muscles, it's a total different feeling.
I've been
Right.
locked in before.
It's a
That
very
joint,
much
that
so.
control.
I've been held.
Yeah.
I've been held and like, oh shit, Miss Myrick, whatever. Yo, you now my new wife.
Condom snatchers.
Indeed.
He like,
That's a perfect word for him.
they try to.
Yeah.
Don't you do?
So
Don't
it's it feels good either way, but it's the what am I trying to say? Okay, it's the difference
you can't
in
even explain it, huh?
it's the difference
It's hard.
in eating a
It's
good
that
slice
good.
of New York pizza.
Okay.
That's good. It's a little bit better when you put pepperoni on.
Okay. Preach.
You know what I'm saying? So it's the difference of it being good and them taking it to
Geno's?
the next level. Papa's what?
I'm gonna tell y'all what it feel like to me. Y'all ever had that dream? While you sleeping good, you could have been drunk or something, but you had that dream.
And you about to pee?
and it's so great.
Ugh.
That dream that's great, and you're like, oh my gosh. And then you wake up, you're like, what the fuck? Like that wasn't
Yeah.
real. Like
You try to go back to sleep and
you
try
try
to
to
fall
go
back
back to sleep.
into
You're
it.
like, okay, so yeah,
I ain't awake.
we was in Barbados, and you can't get it. It feels like the height of your great dream right before you wake up.
Yes,
That shit
that's
is
a good way to
amazing.
put it.
Like you like nobody could have made this but God.
That's a great point.
Yep, it's
That's
heaven-
a great
It's
point.
heavenly.
Like God was calling Jesus over. Jesus, come here. Look what I'm making.
Hey, bye. Come check this out.
And that's what make women valuable.
Yeah, yeah, ladies. You're,
Ding, ding, ding. Points.
The power of the PU.
Right.
Dollar sign.
So you take that value coming back?
what? About what? What make women valuable?
Not finding the value in a woman you do when you put your dick in her.
Nah, that's not
So
always
answer
true.
this question.
That ain't always true.
Answer this question if y'all comfortable. How does what's the name?
How does a dick
Like
feel
I'm
when it goes
filled
inside
up.
you? Like you filled up.
Mm-hmm.
How you feel, Donielle?
It's like,
Look, everybody like you're right.
It's a build up. Like to me, it's like
oh, y'all looking at her
It's
like
like
that?
ecstasy in St. Teresa.
because it's certain
We don't have this
ways you can
conversation with
do.
you.
Like to me, nothing beats
No, not
when
that
both of
question.
y'all when you can feel when the
A
girl
connection
is
or
coming.
something.
You know when she's
Energy.
coming and he's coming. It's like you meeting at that point.
Especially when you on top of them.
Right.
I know what you're talking about.
Now,
So
Yeah, I
it
be
feels,
shaking
but I
my
do
arm.
think it
Like,
feels
yeah,
differently
my
than how y'all
Word.
feel, because most of how we feel is in the clip. So
Right.
now let me
Controls
ask this.
everything.
I've been told before she could feel me in her stomach. Is
I
that
heard
literal?
Yeah, that's
No, that is literal.
different
because
different.
girls have told me that
positions
too.
you
Like I'm like
You feel
I'm not
It's
really-
like, nigga, back up. Like, you're too far.
I felt like I
it
felt
feels
pelvic
like-
bones.
even
Like,
though it
what
should-
is this? It
Shut
feels
up.
hard. Like,
Shut
what is
up.
that?
All right.
Oh, you talking about
Even though it
Yeah, the
back.
can't, it can't go that deep, it feels like it's legit in your fucking
Right,
stomach
that's
or
what
in
I
your
was saying. Is that
chest.
literally, you literally
Like, you're
mean
not-
you can feel me in your
Yeah.
stomach?
Yes, and it's very
Okay.
uncomfortable. The shit hurt.
But
Can I ask you-
it probably feel good to y'all.
It does. No.
Very much so.
And it's just your honest, like, it's your personal opinion. Do you think it's rude for a man to come before you do? Or not wait until you ready? So y'all can do it together?
Not for me.
No, because I know I'm gonna get mine either way.
So that's why y'all really don't mind it. Because y'all know, like...
Fuck with a nigga like me, you get 3 seconds. So that's all I'm saying.
Hey.
I don't.
For the first
I don't mind it, but you know some guys that
Okay,
they
I
might
got a
not
question after
be.
that.
They might not be considerate about you. Now I have
Yeah.
a problem if like that's all he's trying to do. He's not really trying to cater to you.
That's
Y'all
why you
can
choose
tell.
your
That's
sex
the
partners
you know,
wisely,
okay.
though.
So I got a
because
question
if
for
he
y'all.
get his, he gonna make sure. If he get his before you, he's gonna make sure that you get yours too.
That's true.
You should.
Some niggas don't got stamina, though. Like
So
that.
I'm a Pisces, and we
That's
believe
right,
in,
Some
Yeah.
niggas roll over and suck their thumb out.
we believe in
Just
pleasing
keep
our
moving.
women. Ain't that right,
I
Alex?
roll over some of my thumb.
So I got a question for y'all,
Feel like a
ladies.
baby.
How do you? This is actually a real thing with me. 80-90% of the time, I don't come at all. Like I've had sex with my ex-girlfriend for 3 hours straight, and it hurts because after a while I don't feel nothing. It's just numb. It hurts, and then you see chafing and you red the next day.
Gotcha.
So me,
You think you about to get there, and then it's like, go away.
or she'll move. I'm like, no. But I get quiet.
Or you done messed up the motion just one time.
Yeah,
You,
like,
you
it's
had to
nothing
stay like
for me
that
to
for
go
2 minutes.
an hour. And that's not bragging. Like I'd be like, shit, I
How
want.
y'all go that long, hard as hell? How
Yeah.
long?
It's a
like,
control.
It starts to hurt.
It's like the gift and the curse.
Yeah, it starts to
Like,
hurt after a while.
I can go.
Now I've baked it before. Just
Gotcha.
it ain't gonna happen.
You
Make
nice.
sure
You a
she
nice
get
guy.
hers.
I never fake it. But I do make sure she's straight though.
Yeah.
And then they get mad like, is it me?
And that's why
You don't
I
like
faked it. Oh, you didn't?
You don't
Why?
like me?
What
Why?
did I do wrong?
What do I need to do? Yeah.
Right, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I don't want you to
that's
feel
a good-
like you did anything
That's where you're
wrong.
going. That's a good question. Because I've had that happen. I've literally had a girl cry because every time we
Bro,
hooked up, I
same
didn't
here.
come.
Yeah, it's weird though.
Alcohol sometimes help. Like it depends on. I mean, I don't do hard.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
Like, sometimes alcohol helps.
What's she say? I can't relate to that.
Alcohol helps. No. Sometimes alcohol can make somebody
It
go
hasn't been
quick.
that
I
really.
mean, go longer and
For me.
for hours and versus being sober.
I don't
like
know.
it's a difference
They
between
call that the
them.
gin dick.
Yeah, it's between.
What?
The gin dick.
The gin dick.
It's a
That's
difference
funny.
between everybody can. Well, I feel like dudes can agree because, like Kiko said, dudes have vaginas that stick in the outside, but like
Gucci falling out,
it's a
sir.
difference between morning sex, sex when you're drinking, and like sex when you're about to go to sleep.
No, that's very true.
It really is. It's like you might get a quickie in the morning.
Right.
You might get, when you're drinking, some people, they go a long time. Some people, they get to drinking, don't have control over their emotions. Just because y'all got control over y'all posts don't mean the men don't have control over what's hanging out. They got control, full control. So
That's
it's just
why I
like, it just
never
depends on the
consent to
time of the day.
It also
I will
depends
never consent
on
to a
the
quickie.
person. Like, I feel like when you're in a relationship, I feel like sex gets better over time.
I mean,
when
every
you're with
man wake
somebody.
up on hard.
Yeah.
So it's
Maybe
like,
it
love
could be.
involved.
Now, yeah, I'm about to say it could be
Don't change your mind
emotions.
about that.
Like it could be emotions.
I don't want no 2-3 minutes. I want more than that.
Tell you
Sometimes
what.
you ain't got no
I tell
I'm
you
talking
what.
about
Hold on.
before work, stuff like
Right, I
that.
tell you what. Have
If,
kids.
can I have about 10
Unexpected,
minutes?
like 2
Yo, hold on.
in the morning,
Can I have about
3 in the
10, 15
morning.
minutes?
you
10
go back
minutes
to
could be a
sleep.
quick
Have kids.
Message.
Have kids, and then come back and make that statement.
Yep.
You find the when and when you can, where you can.
I'm talking about-
Watch Tiana
They
Taylor
probably
and Mon Shumpert
They
show.
know when
That's
you're
all
trying.
They probably walk into the store. Y'all know y'all got about 5
You got
minutes.
5 minutes before they get back. Because other than that,
Beat
you're
that
not
thing
gonna have
into the
time to
ground.
get it on the way you want.
I'm talking about jackhammer.
I just need a release. You
It's
just
a
need a
good thing I
release.
don't got no kids right now.
That's why I said you'll change your
I'm gonna
mind.
hit you
Because I
from
want my
behind. I'm gonna
10,
grab your
15
neck like
minutes
this
to hours.
and your
to
shoulder, and I'm.
3.
That's
Oh, you
it.
getting this one?
You good? You good?
You good? Oh, you not good? You
You
good?
good? Boom. I promise you, I thought the same thing until I had kids.
It's more fun actually too. It's more fun too when you're not
Because
trying
the
to
sneaky.
get
suspense.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, the
It
suspense
does
is.
add to the thrill.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's true.
Doing it in bathrooms and clubs is fine.
I've done that in Buckhead.
Me too.
With just random folks?
No. This is my girl.
Yeah, this is a girl I was.
That's a good question though.
What's
I was
that?
just gonna ask.
No, I was thinking about places that you've had sex at that you feel like maybe you shouldn't have, or the most
taboo places.
taboo places you've
I
had
got
sex
caught by a
at.
cop.
Let's put a pin in
Windows
that.
was foggy.
Right.
He came while the windows foggy did. We was talking a lot.
Let's put a pin in that subject because that's a good one.
Okay, the third question is: do you talk about your sex life involving your girls in details with y'all boys?
No.
No.
In detail, no.
Not about your girl.
Not about your girl.
Not about your girl.
A conquest you may have had, yeah. But your girl, your main girl, your wifey, nah.
And then when men go into detail, they really don't go into too much detail. Men know how to sum it up very quick. Versus y'all, those conversations don't kind of drag on
usually
like
kind of
with
just
y'all.
like, that pussy was right.
Yeah.
And
They sum it up.
That'd be the extent of it.
Girls would be like, yeah, he did this and did that. And it'd be an hour, 2 hour conversation. Next thing you know, she done fucked him and you
And
mad.
then they wonder why they girl
No.
want they man.
Sound like what you be saying.
And now we go. You know what? We're gonna ask the females that question in part 2 to see what their answers is to this. So we'll meet you guys in part 2.